Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Lazy Coder. Today we'll start about variables in Python. In Python, variables are used to store information that we can reference and manipulate throughout our code. Variables are somewhat like containers for storing data. Suppose over here we have a container, we can just give it a value, let's suppose a, again we can store value like 10 in the container. In different container, if we have a different container, we can store something like hello, a string over there. Again we can give it a b. In Python we don't have to Python doesn't have any command for declaring a variable. We can directly declare a variable like a equal to 10, b equal to something like a in string. Now we'll check out in code how we can declare a variable.
First, over here, we'll create a new folder and we'll name the folder name as variables in Python. Now, we'll select the folder and we can just, in the search bar, we can click it, we can write cmd, control panel will be open and you can just write code space dot. If when you press enter, VS Code will open automatically. Now, you can create a new file over here. Just click there and write main.py and naming the file as main.py. Now, to declare a variable, you can just declare a equal to 10. Now, a container named as a will store the value of 10. That's how variables are stored. It's little different. Now, now we'll print a and we'll see the value that 10 is printed. Now we can print b, we can print string. Suppose if we print b equal to lazy coders and we can print b now, print print b, and if you run the code, see it shows lazy coders over there.
Variables are usually stored in RAM, that is random access memory. Here we have a picture of RAM. Variables are stored over here. It gets destroyed when the computer is turned off. Now we know how to declare variables in Python. Now there are some naming conventions we should know when declaring variables. The naming convention are like a variable can have a short name like x, y, or more descriptive name like age, total volume. Some rules of the Python variable are: a variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. It cannot start with number. Suppose we cannot start a variable like 1a. We can write a1 but we can't write 1a, and it can start with underscore. Suppose you can write underscore a. A variable name cannot start with a number. Just now I explained a variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric letters and underscores A to Z, 0 to 9 and underscore. We cannot write a variable name like at the rate A. It must be contained under the alphanumeric characters and underscores from A to Z, 0 to 9, and only underscore can be used. Variable names are case sensitive. Age, and age are three different types of variable. We can write a equal to 10 and a equal to 20. Both will be different in Python. A variable name cannot be any of the Python keyword. There are some predefined name in Python. Suppose we cannot name a variable name class. Class is a predefined variable in Python. We cannot name a variable like print. We cannot name a variable like for. There are some predefined values in Python. We cannot name them as variable.
Now, for the naming convention, a Python name variable and cannot start with a number. So if we try to write 1a equal to 10, look, it's giving an error. If we print 1a and if we run the code, look, it's giving a syntax error, invalid decimal literal. We cannot use 1 before that. Now, it's given that we can use a number after starting a name. Suppose if you give it a1 and we can print a1 values is 10. Now, if we run the code, we can see that the value of 10 is printed.
For declaring variables, there are some naming convention that is used, such as Pascal case, snake case, and camel case. Pascal case is something where we start the letter with small letter, and when it is finished, when the first word is finished, we can write it with capital letter. For example, we can give this calendar. C will be capital. In snake case, we can write this one, this underscore calendar. In camel case, we'll write the T capital, and when the word is finished, we'll write the C capital.
Now, we'll see about how typing convention, how you can type. Now, you can see variable naming convention. How we can name variables. First of all, we'll discuss about Pascal case. In Pascal case, first letter is small, but when there is a separation, we use a capital letter. Suppose in lazy coders, if you write in Pascal case, we'll write lazy in small letter. After that, C will be capital. Again we can write ODER after that. Suppose I am writing coding lazily, and if I go to print it and print lazy again coder, lazy spelling is mistake, sorry, lazy coder. Now if I run it, look, coding lazily is printed. Now for the next naming convention, we'll learn about snake case. In snake case, we separate the values with an underscore. Suppose in lazy coders, we will write lazy underscore coder and we can give any value, suppose 10. We can print the lazy coder, then underscore snake case, and if you run the value, we can see that 10 is printed. Now, for the third naming convention, it's camel case. In camel case, the first letter will be capital and when there is a separation, that letter will also be capital. In example of lazy coder, L will be capital and C will be capital of coder. And we can give any value. Suppose I'm again giving it a value of float number 89.89, and if I go to print the value, I can print it. Now I'll run the code and it's showing 89.89. Now for the last thing, we'll check that in variables the small letters and the big capital letters have different values. Suppose if I give a small letter with 29 and a big letter 58, if I print both the values, if I gonna print the small letter B and if I print the capital letter B, capital letter B, it will have different values. Now I'll save the file and run the code. Look, it's giving me 29 and the 50.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And if there is any improvement I can do, please share that. This is my first video. If anything you like, any topic you want me to explain, if I'm explaining well, please share that. Thank you very much.